Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 116 in Candy Crush Friends Saga, where we have 28 moves to find and free 13 friends. And to help with that, I brought in Tiffy, and she just got her astronaut costume. So our helper friend is Tiffy the astronaut. I don't think that she gives us anything different. I think she just has a different appearance. So what I want to do is break through these barriers. If I've got barriers on the board, then it's going to stop me from being able to clear out these areas along the side. I've also got this color bomb here. From previous levels, I've learned that this licorice will just dissolve if I just make a match next to it. So here I go. If I can't make any really good moves, I'm just going to try to collect red so Tiffy can... Oh my goodness, what is that? So Tiffy can help me, but I think right now she's driving me crazy. Oh my goodness, that is really annoying. And the licorice did not dissolve like it has done on previous levels for me on Candy Crush Friends. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do this just because I have to get rid of her. Her animation that she has when we're almost filled. That's awful in my opinion. I wish I could get regular Tiffy back. I don't think that there's any way I can do that. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue playing with her as an option if she's going to do that. That's horrific in my opinion. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining and I'm going to start focusing on this and see what I can do to get through. Maybe I can hold my fingers over her when she gets wild. I'd like to take out the things that I can on my own before I use the fish, because the fish can be helpful to reach areas that I've struggled with. Now, I like where this is aimed here, and I like where this is aimed here. So I could just set this off, which would then set this off, or I could do this as a combo. It doesn't really matter at all, actually. So I'll just go ahead and put those together. We're getting some friends freed. So we have 9 left. She put some stuff on, and I didn't have to watch her do bizarre things to get there. So that's good. I have to reach into these corners, don't I? Not quite. But I did have to hit that, and so now that's gone. I'm going to make a little bit of a cascade here. The more cascading I can get to happen, the more likely some specials will develop. Let's go ahead and do this. I see some friends here. There's probably some, yep, some over here. Now I don't have any good moves, so I think it's a good time to take the fish and let the fish go where they will. Nice, except, oh my goodness. Really, that is so disconcerting. Well, now I know that this licorice doesn't dissolve, even though I've had levels where it's happened before. I don't think I'm playing this very well because my intent is just to make sure she's not flashing that light right on the board where I need to see. And that's really not a way to make choices on your moves, is it? Okay, so let's see. I'll make another stripe here. Now this stripe isn't great. I would rather set this off where it is and then try to drop this down at some point. I don't have that opportunity yet, but hold on, here we go. So now I've got this open. This isn't really a great spot to send this off, so I think I will combine this and see where it goes. Not bad, it blows up this area. So cleared the friends out there. Oh, Tiffy, please, no. Oh my goodness. It's intolerable, in my opinion. Okay, dropping this down a little bit, not far enough to do a lot of damage. I can't even think. Okay, so obviously what I'm going to do is try this again with a different helper. Or just investigate to see if I can figure out a way to get Tiffy back to her normal state or her tiger state where she's not as obnoxious. But I can't win a level if I can't concentrate on what's happening on the board. So let's go ahead and try this again. Now, yeah, go ahead and cry, I don't care. If that doesn't bother you, if it's not disconcerting to you, feel free to use Tiffy as your helper friend. I'm going to bring in the bubblegum troll instead. The bubblegum troll has been helpful to me in the past. So now I need to collect yellow if I can't do anything better. I like this right away in here. I like taking out barriers. Now let's talk a little bit about these licorice twirls. When I take licorice twirls out, no new licorice should be able to form from these dispensers. When I can't or don't take out licorice on the board, that's when new stuff can come down at me. There's sometimes a 1 or 2 turn delay. There are some nuances to each level. We just have to experience what those are. I got a coloring ball, which I like. And Bubblegum Troll is being nice to me in that he's just not being awful. I don't mind if you choose gum. That's okay. He's not doing it right on the board. I like this stripe where it is, so I don't want to pair these together. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this. And I think I'm going to take out all of the cyan blue from the board, allowing things to collect and maybe to drop down. Nothing really dropped down. Okay. I'll go ahead and take this fish out, and that collects the cyan. So now I get the bubblegum troll. He's going to throw out some of this bubblegum, and I'm going to do this, and it's going to create some opportunities to open things. So, haha, Tiffy, he's better than you are anyway. Look at that, so much better. This is now open. I don't have a way to pair it with a special right now. Ooh, maybe I can get the cyan to drop and make a stripe. I did. And this stripe isn't helpful. It's on an area where I've already cleared it out. Oops, hello. So I'm going to put the stripe with the fish and go to a different column. And that is helpful. And now, oh, I got more bubble gum. First, I'm going to set off this green here by making a cascade. Then we'll do this and open stuff up. I have tried combining bubblegums with things before, and it doesn't seem to be very helpful. I think I would rather do this, and even if the bubblegum hits this, this then takes out a color and concentrates things down. I like that. Okay, I have more bubblegum, so let's use the bubblegum and open things up. Although this is not a great spot for it, I'm going to choose to do this instead because I think it's a better choice. Look at this. I'm getting this cleared and I didn't have to deal with Tiffy. Now, is this bubblegum close enough to be able to help here? Probably not. But if I set it off, I bet I'll collect some yellow and I'll get the bubblegum troll to activate again, and maybe he'll put some over here. He put none over here. I wish I would have known that, because then I would have worked on maybe making a fish. I just need one fish to help clear this out, and I didn't get a fish. Uh-oh. Okay, well, strike 2. Let's try this one more time, bringing in the bubblegum troll again, but this time playing better. Knowing better how the bubblegum troll operates will help me to make better decisions. I had some really nice specials on that last one, so I'm going to look for opportunities to create specials if I can find them. I'm going to reach into the corners as quickly as possible. Oh, look at that. So bubblegum is activated. Now he puts it in this corner. He doesn't seem to discriminate as to where he puts it. It doesn't seem like he puts it where it might be useful. Some friends will do that. This one, not so much. Okay. In the beginning, when I need to clear everything out, he's extremely useful, I think. But as I get the board more clear, he becomes less helpful, in my opinion. Okay, that's a good stripe. I don't want to lose that, so I'm not going to pair those together. I want to keep that on this area here to open things up for myself. I can make more fish. I can make a stripe that I might be able to get paired with this, or might not. Okay, this wrapped is okay where it is, but it's not spectacular. So I'm going to do this, and there we go. We moved more towards this corner here. Color bomb released and took out a color. That's good news. I could do this. It's okay, but it's not great. I'm going to set this off instead. I can make a wrapped and then transport it somewhere where it will be helpful. There we go. Oh, I've got all this bubblegum building up. Okay, so let's do this. That's it, with 3 turns left. And I do find that the first 2 playthroughs were extremely helpful to me because they taught me lessons that I didn't know. And anytime I can learn, I'm going to improve my ability to play not only on this board, but on every future board. Now I know that the Bubblegum Troll isn't very precise in where he puts things down, but he's so much more helpful than Tiffy, at least for me, because I just couldn't tolerate that flashing right on the screen. If this was helpful to you, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below and I'll try to respond as quickly as possible. And as always, thanks for watching.